Good day, everyone, and welcome to Weather News Today with J7409. The name you know, the news you can use. We're looking at the GFS map now, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Lots going on. Let's let her roll, and here we go. Now, severe weather and possible more flash flooding is to impact areas of the lower Ohio and upper Tennessee valleys today. The wet conditions to continue over the mid-Atlantic, favoring additional bouts of flash flooding for the next couple of days. And severe thunderstorms are likely to impact the northern Rockies, eventually into the north central states by tomorrow. Overnight warmth leads to more daily records east of the Rockies. That's what's happening, people. Why? Well, what remains of Alberta pushes across the Great Lakes early this morning, the focus will shift toward a convective complex currently rushing through Oklahoma. Now, the parent upper trough should gradually move into the Missouri River Valley, which will provide a very moist and unstable air atmosphere to work with. As such, expect a number of thunderstorms to erupt during the heating of the afternoon, with many becoming severe anywhere from southern Mississippi, Illinois, eastward into lower Ohio and upper Tennessee valleys. Also, with these storms, tornadoes are possible, along with flash flooding. Now, an incredibly moist pattern remains in place over the eastern United States, mostly responsible to the presence of Alberta and its tropical moisture feed. Now, daily thunderstorms should brew in the presence of significant daytime heating, aided by any impulses to the west, which may spark a more organized rainfall event. Most recently, the mid-Atlantic region has been prone to flash flooding events in this pattern, with all of the flooding going on from Maryland to Charlottesville, Virginia, and of course western North Carolina. Any additional heavy rainfall on top of the saturated soils could lead to further concerns for the next couple of days for any of these areas, with a more potent, slow-moving upper trough crossing the central Appalachians on tomorrow afternoon. So please keep this in mind if you're in these areas. Now, we have a rather robust upper trough sweeping through the Pacific Northwest, and it will be a driver for active convection anywhere from the upper Intermountain West eastward through the northern Rockies and into the central and northern Great Plains. In terms of precipitation, the heaviest amounts are likely over such regions as the Great Plains, where much better moisture will be in place. However, though, further back in Montana, conditions have been abnormally wet for a while, thus raising flash flood concerns in many locations. Additionally, a multi-day severe weather risk is outlined from central Montana eastward into the Dakotas down to Nebraska through early Saturday. The cool spots in the country, well, they're going to be along the west coast, given the large-scale trough and coastal locations remaining under the influence of onshore flow. With gradual eastward push of the upper trough, areas of the Intermountain West should see a notable lowering of temperatures as well. However, in terms of record-breaking numbers, it will be overnight warmth generally east of the Rockies. Warm, muggy overnight conditions fostered by the high dew point temperatures are going to lead to widespread lows just in the 70s at night from the southern plains into the mid-south and lower mid-Atlantic. A couple of dozen locations east of the Rockies may see overnight records, generally about 10 to 15 degree range, being higher than normal. For all my friends up in Canada, get right, because the remnants of Alberto is headed your way. You're going to be getting some wind gusts now and then, but you're going to be getting rain. Right now, from the National Hurricane Center, as of 5 a.m. this morning, the minimum sustained winds are 30 miles per hour. The minimum central pressure is 994 millibars. And if you're tracking it, 44.9 north 83.9 west, and it is moving north-northeast at 35 miles per hour. You know, tomorrow is the very first day of hurricane season. Let's not forget that. I hope everyone is prepared by now. Everyone should be that lives in any areas that may have the possibility of receiving any kind of storms, whether they are bad depression systems, tropical storms, hurricanes, whatever. I hope everybody is ready because we have seen from subtropical Alberto what it can do with all of the rain and the flooding. It can kill people, and it has. So, with all that said and done, if you have any weather pictures, please send them to me. I'd love to share them. I know that all of my subscribers would love to see them. Click Show More, scroll down, and you'll see an email address to send them to. I thank you. I know my subscribers thank you. It helps us to see exactly what's going on in any area where weather, severe weather of any type is happening. Please subscribe, click the bell. Make sure to do that and get all of the latest in weather news, forecasts, and alerts as they come out. I thank you very much for watching. You have yourself a good day, and much peace, love, and kindness to each of you.